旗飘着马过瞬间一幅繁华，榜上名别红花，试问谁人留下？选一出心寒，缘分一线之差，思念已发芽，似花还似飞花，千言难尽，唯有缘负策马，好梦才能到天涯。我不会走流年冬夏，越苍过悬崖，千朝尽处，寒风袭来，谁一生记挂？革命在喧哗，渡人间太无暇，让四季从此沙哑。自古红尘客，春秋都造化，天地任我游，何须问归家？日月别星辰无话，荒野尽终结云霞。
Is that you? What's going on? Am I losing my mind?
Aren't you ready yet?
Patience, my lord. I'm ready now.
You seem to be in a good mood today.
The Shuisheng powder is tasteless, inducing truth-telling in twilight sleep, yet memories fade upon waking.
Where is my brother now?
You've been cooped up here for days. I brought you food from Longfeng restaurant.
Ring cake, osmanthus cake, and chestnut crisp, all my favorites. Mr. Song, you're so kind.
Slow down.
If you keep coming in like this and get seen by others, that it will damage your noble reputation.
Even if word gets out as told in love tales, I'm risking everything for love.
It's an honor, not a shame. It's something I've been longing for.
You truly are a man of loyalty and responsibility.
Lady Mingshu, not everything I said that day was an act. If I love someone, or background, I'll marry her regardless of her status. I'll cherish her, protect her, and never waver on the others' judgment.
We'll be so lucky to have you.
Actually, the young lady.
You are here. Hello, Mrs. Song.
Mr. Song brought Snapchat! Come on, sit down. Try this.
Thank you, Mrs. Song. But this place is too public. You should visit less frequently.
It's no big deal, just to bring some food.
We're here under borrowed identities. Your noble status draws attention. Don't you agree?
You're right. I wasn't considerate.
I've made up my mind. I'll join your plan. WangXichao did deceive me, like he got the jade pendant from somewhere and set a trap for me. I was such a fool to believe him. Any news on your brother? He couldn't make it clear either. And then he couldn't say anything more.
Since you've agreed to testify against Lu WangXichao at the banquet, we'll stop. You're hiding the truth from you.
So the story of childhood sweethearts and drifting performers are all lies.
Yes. We assumed false identities to come here to gather information on your father. Based on my speculation, his false accusation of Mrs. Su's embezzlement was very likely coursed.
What do you plan to do? The Su's conviction was directly tied to your father's testimony. If your father was coerced, don't you want to know the truth? Of course I do. But scraping by is hard enough. How can I find out the truth?
Don't worry. I'll definitely find it out. That your father was forced. Your sentences may be reduced. You may get rid of the slave status.
Then, you could leave the Imperial Music Office. Your brother needn't hide anymore.
I believe that you're all good people. Since you're trying to help me, I should give you something in return and tell you everything I know.
Thank you, Lady Yuan.
My brother and I lived in our hometown until a year ago when we were suddenly abducted. I don't know who they were, but I overheard them threatening my father with our lives to do something. I'm not sure what it was.
Did your father comply?
Now I realize it must have been about framing Mrs. Su. The kidnappers released us, but before we could escape far, the government officers showed up. I drew them off so my brother could flee, but I was caught. Condemned to be a government slave. Then I learned that my father had been convicted, and my brother vanished without a trace. Rest assured, my brother will investigate this thoroughly. There is still a long way to go. We must plan for the long term. First, break away from Lu WangXichao's control. What do you need me to do?
Sung, Mr. Sung. Sir Sung. This way, please. Sung, Mr. Sung. Sung.
Dear Qingzhao, your presence honors my humble house.
You flatter me, Minister Lu. I don't deserve such praise.
Only Minister Lu could summon the Duke's legitimate grandson.
Come on, let's raise our cups.
Everyone, since my son begins his official career, he is a colleague of yours now. May you guide him well.
Minister Lu.
Come on.
Please sit. Please.
Minister Lu, I heard that tonight, Liu Yuanning, the famous dancer, will perform the flying dance. We are eagerly looking forward to it.
Patience, gentlemen. Behold. There she is. Look.
Lady Yuanning lives up to her reputation.
Her crimson sleeves weave tales of grievance.
Flying dance is really a rare sight. True marvel of the capital.
She endures life's cruelties alone. What heart touch lies beneath her smile?
It doesn't sound right. It seems like complaints about grievances.
Great.
Her silk dress is soaked in tears.
Why is Lady Yuanning covered in bruises?
You've stayed in the mansion these days. How did you get hurt? Madame! What's wrong? There's trouble at the bank.
Since Lady Yuanning is injured, escort her to rest and recover. Fetch a physician to examine her thoroughly. Yes, Master.
Minister Lu, it's inappropriate. Yuan is a government slave. Any incident involving her requires investigation and documentation. Since this occurred at the Lu residence, failure to clarify it would imply negligence on your part. Lady Yuan, if you fail to make it clear, stain the reputation of the Lu family, can you bear the consequences?
Lady Yuan, every dignitary here serves as a pillar of the state. Who of them can't uphold justice for you?
The investigating censor is here too. Mr. Shan, what does the law dictate?
If a slave is harmed during service, the authorities must pursue accountability.
Is it related to you? Absolutely not.
Well, in that case, Lady Yuan, you should be played. Give you an explanation.
It's the young master of Lu! During our stay at the mansion for rehearsal, he sneaked into my room, raped me, and abused me.
I never touched you. How could I rape you?
Father, this is slander.
Stop telling lies!
With so many dignitaries here, how could you lie? It's the young master of the Lu, and he sneaked into my room, raped me, and abused me.
You're spouting false accusations!
You and Mr. Lu have conflicting accounts. Lack of proof will condemn you for false accusations.
But how can I prove it? I know the location of Mr. Lu's birthmark, found below his buttocks. There is a black birthmark.
Stop being panicking.
She's lying! Everyone, I don't have such a birthmark. You're just in time. Everyone, this is my wife, Lady Wang. Darling, tell everyone, this lowly servant is slandering me.
After all this, are you still gonna twist truths and mislead the crowd?
Hear that? You're twisting truths and misleading the crowd.
I'm talking about you, Lu Wenkai. Every word Lady Yuan spoke is true.
Disgraceful wretch!
Raping a government slave is nothing to Mr. Lu. 2 years ago, Shenjun, Madame's maid, was raped by him and became pregnant. Even during her pregnancy, Mr. Lu abused her, she miscarried and died. 2 lives were lost. Here, this is Shenjun's coroner's report, bearing Liang Zhuo prefecture seal. When I heard that you raped Lady Yuan and investigated discreetly at the mansion, with this evidence, what do you have to say? Everyone, Xianjun was my maid, and I can also testify to this. Liu Wenkai, over the years, how many women have you defiled? You dare to do it, but not admit it. You're worse than a beast!
You lowly woman, how dare you betray me?
Liu Wenkai, I'm gonna divorce you!
You! Minister Lu, your son's acts violate multiple statutes of our dynasty. How do you answer?
Yuxiao, you're exaggerating. There may be misunderstandings.
According to Dian Codex, during banquets or social engagements, officials committing minor indiscretion require 10 years of clean conduct before reconsideration for service.
Your son's crime of soliciting prostitutes, making him disqualified for service. Anyone who commits adult be sentenced to 18 months of imprisonment.
Ravishing Xianjun
is his second crime of rape. Causing Xiangjun and her fetus death is his third crime. Minister Lu, are you trying to bend the law for personal gain?
You overstep it! You're just a humble king player. You don't get the right to speak here.
True. As a humble Qing player, even I know the law's authority is not to be defied.
Minister Lu as a third-rank official. How could you not know this?
This proves
You knowingly broke the law, covering up for your son. Does not compound your crime?
Yeah! Nonsense! Sandu! Lies!
Mr. Wensheng is right. Minister Lu, your son borrowed Lady Yuan from the Imperial Music Office in your name. His crime is your crime.
Deal handled this with caution.
As for Lady Yuan, back to the office unharmed. I'm investigating censor. Am I right?
Hopefully you have a firm grasp of the law. Every word rings true.
Mr. Lu's official position may not happen now.
Indeed, get office. He might end up in prison.
Who could deny it?
Lady Mikin. Prying into my husband's character lately. Is that true? A misunderstanding, madam. I just asked casually. I have something for you. It may explain his true nature. Lady Yuani, did you never expect that the one who hurt you would help you? Thank you, madam. Had you not given me the document and helped us expose Lu Wenkai, this matter would have dragged on endlessly. You said that day, A's women bound by shared suffering. Why should we torment each other? I pondered those words for days before stepping in to help you. Appreciated, madam. It was my own fault. My husband is lecherous and shameless. What's the use of blaming you? After all, we're all poor prisoners trapped here. Today I help you escape, and I hope that one day I can also get rid of this. Well, to the office now. Take care, madam.
Father! I lost my hereditary privilege, but you can't abandon my official career!
Yeah!
That lolly woman is to blame! She's kicking me when I'm down, father!
How dare she demand divorce?
I'll cast her out tomorrow!
Unfilial wretch! Her father will be the Minister of Personnel. With your hereditary privilege loss, the Imperial exam is your only chance. If you divorce her, you'll forfeit her father's backing. Pray he won't put obstacles in your way. If you can't even keep your wife, you no son of our family, go rot in our ancestral house in the village until you die.
Darling, I was wrong. It's all my fault. Please don't divorce me, okay? Or yell at me.
Or hit me!
Hit me hard!
Didn't you think her aging and charmless?
My tongue is Vena! Darling, your beauty defies time itself! As long as you stay, this household is yours to command. Agreed.
Fine. All your properties to me.
to write a full confession of your sins. Signed and sealed. You may mess around outside, but within these walls, you will not disturb my peace. Break this, and I'll divorce you instantly.
Of course, of course. Only proper! Only proper! Shall we go to bed now?
Get out.
Yes, yes. I'll get out. I'll get out. Darling, restless.
Ma'aidam, are you not going to divorce him?
In fact, my father saw through today's farce. Even so, he still sent me a letter to admonish me to abide by my duty to protect his family's honor, not to act willfully, and absolutely not to get a divorce.
Why not?
My father's promotion is imminent. He is afraid that any scandal now will affect his future prospects. If I insist on getting a divorce, I'm afraid my own family will discard me like weeds. Though I can't get a divorce, no more bitterness. I'm going to make plans for myself in my fist. Xi pack his things and move them to the wing room later. This chamber is mine now.
Yes.
Judging from Lu Yuanying's statement, with his children's lives, to make him frame Mr. Su, to save his children, he had no choice but to comply.
Based on this, there are indeed doubts about the case. I give you my word that once I assume my post and the time is right, I'll petition His Majesty at once to reopen Soyo Chenhua's case.
My gratitude, Your Highness.
Place this by the entrance. This goes behind the screen. Put this table on the second floor.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Lei ili Milky.
Madam.
Madam, I didn't expect to meet you again so soon. Me neither. I'm really glad to see you. Actually, my name is Mingshu. I had reasons for posing as a dancer. I hope you won't hold it against me. You're straightforward. I don't want to ask too many questions. By the way, this shop, I just leased it to open a jewelry shop. 丢照吧 when you have time. To be honest, I really envy you for being able to choose the life you want. You could too. Me. Trapped in those walls, surrounded by mediocrity. So what? If you only focus on prison things, you won't be happy. But we don't live just to endure hardships. We should try to find pleasures. Pleasures. Things like doing business, eating, and sleeping are all enjoyable to me. Sometimes I also envy noble ladies like you who are proficient in music, chess, calligraphy, painting, and tea, and incense ceremonies. Each of them is an exquisite escape. Your words seem to make some sense. I've loved the Pipa since young, since I married into the Lu family, but I haven't touched it. From now on, I'll no longer focus on unpleasant things. I'll also think about what I really like. Thank you. Mother, mending for Grandma Lee in the Red Alley.
Yes, she is old and not in her right mind. We should help her as much as we can. 等陣先呢 ，Ziqi。
You need to work as artistry, but you've settled for scraps of work. It's such a waste.
It's not easy for a woman to work outside. Bringing you and your brother up is satisfying enough for me.
But things are different now. I'm the owner of Yulan Pavilion. Needn't be confined at home. Would you like to help me appraise embroidery?
Well, I've been staying at home for years. I'm afraid I'm not up to the task.
Don't worry, Mother. This isn't nepotism, but justice for your craft. In this city, brilliant women confined to their homes, their talents buried. I hope you can discover more of them, so that they won't be confined at home and their skills won't be buried in obscurity, but will be appreciated and remembered.
Okay. With your assurance, I fear nothing.
Mother, so you'll do it. Budi! The disadvantages of the high editorial privilege.
After what happened at the Lu Mansion, I'll channel my indignation into an essay. What do you need?
On these plaque inscription drafts, I don't like. You should inscribe Yulan Pavilion.
I'll do it for you. But as the owner. Don't you want to write it yourself?
I'm no calligrapher. The calligraphy is excellent.
Lady Yuani. It's lucky that she met you.
Should have been fooled by Lu Wangkai. She had no choice, with her lowly status, drew to look for her brother.
She couldn't get any help.
She was easy prey for scoundrels.
Like me, when in a difficult situation. She was lucky to meet you.
If you put it that way, I'm like a living bodhisattva saving souls.
You're just so glib. However, this thing inspires me. Men have been superior to women, and the feudal ethics have been strict. Many women in distress have nowhere to turn, could take on manageable commissions to resolve their troubles. Wouldn't that free more from their plights?
Good idea. A woman's club. All members bound as sisters. We can share joys in good times. When we have difficulties, we can collaborate on plans and devise solutions together.
That would be excellent.
You strike an instant chord. Right, I have something else to ask you.
What is it?
Master Heiress' handcrafted feng shui stone was supposed to be obtained in 6 months. Yet he graciously surrendered it to me. What luck and joy!
Bad news! Master is here.
Master, Father. Father,
I've gained new insights from history lately.
I'm looking forward to your guidance.
Come to my study at dusk.
Yes.
Sir, Master has departed.
I think you're overthinking this. You were injured and lost your memory, forgetting all your past. A lot of your sibling affection dissipated. So to you, your brother is no different from other men. Later, you pretended to be a couple and got too close, which made you develop strange feelings for him.
Is that really the case?
I don't think it's a big deal. Relax. Stop overthinking.
But honestly, you two don't look alike.
What if you're not biological siblings?
Once bathed in rain with the weeds, now endure frost with the pines.
This is a poem by Master Lu Chang.
When did I ever recite his poem?
If you like green bamboo, I'll have it planted in your courtyard.
No. Nani. It's merely a fleeting thought. Careful, it's heavy.
Lady Mingshu.
Lady Yuan, what brings you here?
Something just came to my mind. I'm not sure if it will be helpful.
Go on.
I've been thinking about it recently, and I recalled our maid mentioning that after Mr. Su was taken, Jian had the owner of Jian's gold shop came to see my father and gave him a good scolding. It seemed that he was defending Mr. Su. I'm not sure if he holds any clues.
Looks like Jian was close to Mrs. Su. I'll tell my brother. And at the banquet, you hurt yourself to expose Lu Wangkai. Thank you very much.
I was trying to save myself. I owe it to you for this matter. To conceive the great idea of women's club, you're truly ingenious, kind-hearted, and admirable. Though bound to the office, I'd like to contribute however I can.
Wonder would you... Nothing would honor us more.
Where am I? It's him again. Who are you?